what a great performance. We are so pleased that everyone enjoyed.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the sake of the success and blessing of the event this morning, we will now move to the praying session, led by Mr. Erwan Komera, SAG MAG. Please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bow our head and heart to pray to Allah. We will bring this prayer in the Muslim way. Please, for our non-Muslim brothers and sisters to adapt. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Hamdan na'imin, hamdan syakirin, hamdan yuwafi ni'amahu wa yukafi mazidah. Rabbana lakal hamdu kama yanbaghi li jalali wajhikal karim wa azimi sultanik. Ya Rabbana, zalamna anfusana wa illam taghfir lana wa tarhamna lanakunanna minal khasirin. Faghfir lana dhunubana wa kaffir anna sayyiatina wa tawaffana ma'al abrar. Ya Allah, at the beginning of our prayer, we ask you to forgive us for all our sins. Give us guidance so that we continue to follow your path of truth. Indeed, you are the most forgiving and the most guiding. Allahumma ya Rabbana, subhanaka la ilma lana illa ma 'allamtana innaka antal alimul hakim. Allahumma 'allimna bi'ilmika wanfa'na bima 'allamtana wa zidna ilman warzuqna fahman. Oh Allah, our God, today we gather to start an international seminar in an effort to carry out your command to seek knowledge. We are aware you are the owner of knowledge. You are the all-knowing. Oh Allah, give us your knowledge. Increase our understanding of that knowledge and make that knowledge useful for us, our family, our religion, and our nation. Allahumma ya Allah, la sahla illa ja'altahu sahlan wa anta ja'altal hazni idza syi'ta sahlan. Allahumma yassir lana umurana wa la tu'assir alaina wa hayyi lana min amrina rasyada. Ya Allah, make all our affair easy. Make this international seminar run smoothly and make this event as a good deed for us. Rabbana taqabbal minna innaka antas sami'ul alim wa tub alaina innaka antat tawwabur rahim. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina adzabannar. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wassalamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Mr. Erwan Komara.
Ladies and gentlemen, this international conference event was successfully held thanks to the hard work and persistent efforts of the entire committee, other parties who helped this event. And for that, let's hear the speech of Chairman of the committee. For the committee speech, we invite Mrs. Dr. Helsu Setiati, Doktoranda MSI, Dean of the Faculty of Social and Political Science, Universitas Sangga Buana, to deliver her remarks. Please.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and warm greeting to everyone present. Today I'm truly grateful to welcome you all to the second International Conference of Business Administration and Communication 2025 at the GH Universal Ballroom, a truly special place to gather in Bandung. On behalf of Universitas Sangga Buana and the organizing committee, I would like to extend a very special welcome to our distinguished guest, the chairman of the YPKP Foundation and chairman of ABP PTSI West Java, Dr. Haji Riki Agustiadi, SEMM AK CFRA. Director of Universitas Sangga Buana, Dr. Didin Saifuddin, SEMSI, and all the vice rectors. Our keynote speaker and invite expert, Professor Dr. Krasai Chanawongse, Rector of Krik University Thailand, Professor Huda Ibrahim, Professor at the School of Computing, University Utara Malaysia, Prof. Milan Rigate, Faculty of Arts, Comenius University, Slovakia, Dr. Chanadipa Nunual Futiwong, Director of Director of International Affairs, Krik University Thailand, who is joining us virtually today. Along with the co-host Universitas Islam 45 Unisba Bekasi, the deans, academics, researchers, practitioners, sponsors, and all participants who have made this event possible, we are deeply grateful for your presence. Having you all here who saw our shared passion for advancing knowledge and working together to solve global challenges. This year's theme, exploring the opportunities and challenge of AI in communication, science and business administration, is timely as AI continues to transform how to communicate, manage organization, and educate the next generation. This conference aims to spark ideas and collaboration to maximize AI potential while taking its ethical and social challenge. Furthermore, we are happy to facilitate the signing of several memorandum or understanding aimed at deepening academic partnership and institutional cooperation. I I sincerely thank you, our keynote speaker, partner and sponsor, the hardworking organizing committee, and all participants for their support and enthusiasm. May this conference foster insightful dialogue and meaningful collaboration that advance knowledge, education, and society. Khusus saya berikan mohon aplaus untuk para panitia dari FISIP dan bantuan dari Fakultas Teknik dan Fakultas Ekonomi, Ibu Yuli, Ibu Heti, Pak Kusmadi, dan Pak Ketut. Saya ucapkan terima kasih. Saya mencintai kalian semua. Terima kasih atas segala sesuatu perjuangannya. Finally, we apologize for our award for any shortcomings and thank you once again for your presence. I wish you a productive and successful conference ahead. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you to Mrs. Dr. Hersus Setiati for the speech.
Next, we welcome Director of Universitas Sangga Buana to deliver the welcoming speech of the event. We invite Mr. Dr. Didion Saifuddin, SA, MSc, to deliver his remarks. Please.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. To our distinguished guests, Professor Dr. Trasai Chanawongse, Rector of Krik University, Thailand, Dr. R. Agus Wiki, SAMMM, HK CPA CPN, Chairman of YPKP Foundation and also Chairman of HBPTSI Jawa Barat. Professor Huda Ibrahim from University Utara Malaysia, thank you for coming to this event. Professor Milan Licek from Communist University, Slovakia. Dr. Chanidapa, Director of International Affairs, Krik University. And also the Honorable from Dekan FKSB Universitas Islam 45, Pak Saifuddin SE PMS MSUC. Kemudian yang saya hormati juga dalam hal ini hadir Dr. Ani Yuningsi, MSI dari Asosiasi Pendidikan Tinggi Ilmu Komunikasi serta jajarannya. Kemudian Bapak Dr. Eki, ya, Dr. Eki Bayhaki, MSI Ikatan Sarjana Komunikasi Indonesia, dan juga Syah Putra PhD, ya, Wakil Ketua Bidang Kerjasama IABI, dan yang tidak kalah penting dan saya hormati tentunya ini Bapak Dr. Eki Bayhaki, MSI. Oh tadi udah ya. Ini Dr. Andes Denny, Hermawan MA, Bendahara Forum Komunikasi Dekan FISIP, ya, dan mewakili ketua. Dan tentunya tidak kalah penting, The Honorable Vice Rector Universitas Sangga Buana, dan also pengawas, ya, pengawas dan tentunya jajaran dari Yayasan Pendidikan Keuangan dan Perbankan. And all discussed participants, whether attending in person or joining virtually. Allow me to begin by expressing our highest praise and gratitude to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, the Almighty, for His grace and blessing that enable us together today at the second International Conference of Business Communication, of Business Administration and Communication, ICoBAC 2025, organized by Universitas Sangga Buana. This year's conference carries the theme Exploring the Opportunity and Challenges AI, Impacting Communication, Science and Business Administration. Ladies and gentlemen, the theme we are addressing today is profoundly relevant to the global context. Artificial intelligence has already reshaped many aspects of communication and business administration. On one side, AI presents vast opportunities to accelerate data management, enhance service quality, and stimulate the emergence of more innovative business models. On the other side, it also brings forth critical challenges, particularly in terms of ethics, regulation, and social responsibility. This conference provides an invaluable platform to examine both the opportunity and challenges brought about by AI. Through academic forums such as ICoBAC, we not only deepen our theoretical understanding, but also seek to design practical strategies whose outcome can be applied for the benefit of society, industry, and government institutions. The convening of ICoBAC 2025 also served as a concrete manifestation of international partnership that Universitas Sangga Buana has continuously fostered with universities, research institutions, and professional organizations across the globe. We believe that through this conference, cross-border collaboration will be further strengthened, allowing the advancement of knowledge and innovation to take place more widely, more rapidly, and more meaningfully in addressing the need of today's world. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Universitas Sangga Buana, I wish to extend my deepest appreciation to all keynote speakers, participants, organizing committees, partners, and sponsors who have contributed to the success of this conference. May ICoBAC 2025 serve as important momentum to strengthen international academic networks, to generate new insight, and to pave the way of groundbreaking innovation in the years to come. Thank you very much, and I wish you all productive and inspiring conference. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you to Mr. Dr. Didin Saifuddin for the welcoming speech.
Next up, we welcome the Foundation and Chairman of Yayasan Pendidikan Keuangan dan Perbankan and the Chairman of ABPPTS US Java to deliver the welcoming and also opening speech. We invite Mr. Dr. Haji Riki Agusyadi SEMM AK CFRA CHRM to deliver his remarks. Please.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sampurasun. Distinguished guest, Muhammad Farhan, Sarjana Ekonomi Wali Kota Bandung atau yang mewakili, Prof. Milan Rizik, Communications, University Slovakia, Profesor Dr. Huda Ibrahim, University Utara Malaysia, Profesor Dr. Raisa Chanawongse, Krik University Thailand, Dr. Chanidapa Nanwal Putihong, Krik University Thailand, Dr. Haji Didin Saipudin, Direktur Universitas Sanggabuana beserta jajarannya, Bapak Saipudin SSM SOCSC, Dekan FKSB Universitas Islam 45, Dr. Ani Yuningsih, sahabat saya, Asosiasi Pendidikan Tinggi Ilmu Komunikasi APSIKOM beserta jajarannya, Dr. Eki Baik Haki, Ikatan Sarjana Komunikasi Indonesia ISKI, Sai Putra PhD, Wakil Ketua Bidang Kerjasama AIABI, Dr. Anes Deni Hermawan MA, Bendahara Forum Komunikasi Dekan FISIP, Dr. Rina Novianti, Ketua LSP Sanggabuana, Profesor Dr. Diah Kusmat Tuti, Ketua SNAT Universitas Sanggabuana, Profesor Dr. Haji Ajah Sadarmayanti, Guru Besar Sanggabuana, Pengawas dan Pengurus YPKP, kemudian Dr. Heru Setia, Dekan Fakultas FISIP beserta jajarannya Universitas Sanggabuana, seluruh struktural Universitas Sanggabuana, dan yang kami banggakan Dr. Adi Permana, General Chairman of Second and ICoBAC, bersama seluruh panitia serta teman-teman dari fakultas lainnya di USB PKP sebagai sporting event ICoBAC yang kedua. Kita kasih aplaus. Di era VUCA bertransformasi bani, kecerdasan buatan artificial intelligence telah mengubah berbagai aspek kehidupan, ekonomi, politik, budaya, hukum, sosial, termasuk dalam bidang ilmu ekonomi dan administrasi bisnis, terutama diawali pada saat pandemi COVID hampir seluruh dunia. Dengan pesatnya perkembangan teknologi ini, AI menawarkan beragam peluang untuk meningkatkan efisiensi, kualitas, dan pengambilan keputusan di kedua bidang tersebut. Namun di sisi lain, AI juga menghadirkan tantangan yang perlu diperhatikan seperti masalah etika, privasi, dan dampaknya terhadap hubungan manusia dalam konteks ilmu komunikasi dan administrasi bisnis. Dengan demikian, di dalam penggunaan teknologi AI kita harus lebih bijaksana. Perguruan tinggi tentu harus terus melakukan berbagai inovasi, berbagai sains, dampak positif dan negatif, sehingga dapat dihadapi dengan secara bijaksana. Dalam konteks itu, saya beserta anggota pengurus Yayasan YPKP sebagai badan penyelenggara dari Sanggabuana University dan sebagai stakeholder selalu mendorong dan memotivasi teman-teman dosen dan para peneliti Universitas Sanggabuana untuk melakukan berbagai inovasi, mulai dari pengajaran, riset, dan pengabdian kepada masyarakat, serta event-event seperti seminar internasional ini. I wish you all the engaging and productivity conference. Thank you for your commitment to this event, the event seminar international to explore the AI issue. Congratulations. Let's start the conference activity. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you to Mr. Ricky for the welcoming speech. To Mr. Ricky, hold on for a moment. To open this conference, we kindly invite back Mr. Dr. Didin Saipudin, Mrs. Dr. Hersu Setiati to accompany Mr. Dr. Haji Riki in opening this conference, please.
Dengan mengucapkan Bismillahirrohmanirrohim, konferensi seminar internasional ICoBAC kedua yang diselenggarakan oleh Nusa Sangga Buana IPKP dibuka dengan Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Now, International Conference of Business Administration and Communication 2025 is officially open. But hold on for a moment. We move into group photo session to Mr. Ricky, to Mr. Didin, to Mrs. Hersu Setiati to stand by on the stage, please. We'll take a photo for a moment. Yeah. Photo. Take a picture first. And now we all invite all VIP guests to stand up. To stand up, all guests can stand up. And move on to the stage, accompany with Mr. Dr. Ricky. All guests can move into the stage to group photo session together. Yeah. All VIP guests, yeah. All VIP guests. Yeah. Okay, let's start the photo session together. We have prepared for a second before photo session. Please give your smiley face and happy face. Nah, nanti untuk Bapak Ibu sekalian boleh turun ke stage di bagian depan. Kita berfoto bersama audiens ya.
Iya.
Kita berfoto dengan
kepada
audiens.
Bapak Ibu tamu
And
VIP.
all guests, all audience can stand up juga. Di depan Pak, silakan. Kita berfoto bersama audiens. And all audience can stand up. Give your happy and smiley face. Okay. Let's go take a group photo session together. 2, 3. Okay, give a big applause everyone. Okay. And all guests can sit back. Are allowed to sit back. Please. Let's continue our session.
Please for all the participants to get seat back again. Ladies and gentlemen, the next event, let us witness together the signing session. First, we invite the Chairman Foundation of Yayasan Pendidikan Keuangan dan Perbankan, Chairman of ABPP TSI West Java, Mr. Dr. Haji Riki Agusyadi, SEMMAK CFRA JRM, Director of Universitas Sanggabuana, Mr. Dr. Didin Saibuddin, SAMSE, the Vice Rector for Cooperation and Student Affairs of Universitas Sanggabuana, Mrs. Dr. Nurhaini Siki, SLP, MAP, and Dean of Faculty of Social and Political Science, Universitas Sanggabuana, Mrs. Dr. Hersu Satyati, Dr. Anda, MSE, to come forward.
We also invite Mr. Professor Milan Regic, Doctor of Communication and Information Science, Faculty of Arts, Comenius University, Slovakia, and Mrs. Professor Huda Ibrahim, Professor of School Computing, University Utara Malaysia, to come forward. Okay, let's start the session.
First, we will do the signing of Memorandum of Understanding between Universitas Sanggabuana and Comenius University Slovakia. Director of Universitas Sanggabuana, Mr. Dr. Didin Saibuddin, and Mr. Professor Milan Regic, Doctor of Communication and Sciences. Please. Now, continue with signing of implementation of agreement between Faculty of Social Political Science, Universitas Sanggabuana, and Comenius University. Then, Dean of Faculty of Social Political Science, Universitas Sanggabuana, Mrs. Dr. Hersu Satyati, and Mr. Professor Milan.
Next up. Next, we move to the signing of implementation of agreement between Faculty of Social and Political Science Universitas Sanggabuana with University Utara Malaysia. To Mrs. Dr. Hersu Setiati and Mrs. Professor Huda Ibrahim, please. Okay, we invite Mr. Dr. Saipuddin, MSCSOC, to come forward for the signing session of implementation of agreement. Okay, we continue the signing session for Memorandum of Agreement between Faculty of Social and Political Science Universitas Sanggabuana and Universitas Islam 45 Bekasi. To Mr. Dr. Hersus Setiati, DRIMSI, and to Mr. Saipuddin, MSCSOC, please, to the signing session. This is a crucial session that Universitas Sanggabuana have collaborated with Unisma and Slovakia. Okay, now take a photo together between Unisma and Universitas Sanggabuana. Let's go. Okay. Give a big applause, everyone. Okay. Now, okay. There's another photo. We also welcome to our invited guest, Mrs. Dr. Chanidapa Nunua Wutiwam, join us via Zoom meeting. Welcome and enjoy the event, please. And all guests can sit back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before we move into the next session, we would like to inform that we have a coffee break that everyone can enjoy and we prepared. So please, while all of you enjoy this event, all of you can enjoy our refreshment, coffee and snacks. To enjoy the refreshment that we prepared. Okay. Meanwhile, you can all enjoy the coffee break. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before move into coffee break first, let us enjoy the music performance before we enter the next session. So we announce that all guests can still sit back. There is a musical performance. Okay.
Kami ulangi. Dimohon untuk para hadirin dan tamu undangan VIP untuk tetap duduk di tempatnya masing-masing karena kita akan menyaksikan sebuah pertunjukan seni musik yang akan segera kami tampilkan. Jadi dimohon kepada seluruh tamu undangan sebelum memasuki coffee break session untuk tetap duduk di tempatnya masing-masing.
Jadi kami himbau untuk Bapak Ibu sekalian untuk tetap duduk terlebih dahulu karena ada performance dari musical performance. Mari kita panggil Bapak Daniel untuk musical performance. Please enjoy the musical performance. Give a big applause, everyone. applause everyone. Wow.
Keren banget ya Kak Aldi ya.
Yeah.
Masya Allah luar biasa keren banget. Bapak bisa request satu lagu lagi nggak sih?
Iya. Karena lagu kedua bahasa Indonesia jadi pakai bahasa Indonesia ya.
Yeah,
Iya boleh banget Bapak.
Mungkin Bapak Ibu sekalian terima kasih atas kesempatannya Sambil menikmati coffee breaknya, izinkan saya untuk menyanyikan satu buah lagu lagi. Selamat menikmati.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Tepuk tangannya sekali lagi semuanya.
Give a big applause, everyone. Wow, that was excellent, excellent question. Okay. Meanwhile, all the guests and all invited guests are enjoy the coffee break. We will now move into the next session.
Ladies and gentlemen, moving on to next event, we are honored to have our first keynote speaker. We welcome Director of Korea University Thailand, Mr. Professor Dr. Krasi Chanewong. Before that, let us read the CV of keynote speaker first. Professor Dr. Krasi Chanewong, a visionary leader in education, public health, and politics. He is the president of Creed University, chairman of several leading institutions, and former Minister of Public Health, Foreign Affairs, and University Affairs of Thailand. For his lifelong dedication, he has been honored with prestigious awards, including the Ramon Magsaysay Award and Japan's Grand Curtain of the Order of the Rising Sun. Let's welcome together with a huge applause Mr. Professor Dr. Krasi Chenung, online via Zoom meeting. To Mr. Professor, please let's watching the video.
Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished delegates, esteemed colleagues, and dear friends, it's my honor and also very happy to be invited to join this international conference of business administration and communication in 2025 here in Bandung. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the organizers for inviting me to deliver this keynote address on the topic that could not be more relevant. Innovative leadership for sustainable business in the 21st century. It is really dear to my heart. The 21st century context, we are living in an era of rapid transformation, globalization, digital disruption, climate change, and social inequality have created a world that is both interconnected and fragile. In such a context, business cannot simply pursue profit. It must serve a greater purpose, but that balances economic growth with environmental stewardship and social responsibility. This is where leadership becomes crucial. To build sustainable leadership in business in the 21st century, we need leaders who can think differently, act boldly, and inspire others to innovate responsibility. What is innovative leadership then? Innovative leadership goes beyond imaging resources or executive strategies. It is about reimagining the role of business in society. It requires vision, courage, and creativity to drive transformation while remaining deeply rooted in values of integrity and inclusiveness, because we are now in the world of VUCA or Bani. VUCA world or Bani world. I would like to highlight three essential pillars of innovative leadership for sustainable business. First, vision beyond profit. Innovative leaders recognize that long-term success depends on creating shared value. Yes, profit is important, but it must be aligned with the well-being of the people and the planet. At the same time, a sustainable leader asks not only what will this decision mean for shareholders today, but also what will it mean for future generations for tomorrow. Secondly, collaboration and communication. No single leader or company can tackle the grand challenges of our time alone. Innovative leadership fosters collaboration across borders, uniting government, business, academia, and communities. Effective communication is at the heart of this process. Leaders must build trust, listen actively, and engage inclusively to create solutions that are accepted and impactful. Ladies and gentlemen, also very important is adaptability with technology and humanity. Artificial intelligence or AI, digital platforms, and green technologies offer enormous potential for our time. But technology is only as effective as the value that guides it. Innovative leaders ensure that digital transformation goes hand in hand with ethics, empathy, and respect for human dignity. The most sustainable organizations are those that combine cutting-edge innovation with timeless human value. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
Okay. Before we move to the next session, we would like to inform that we have to take a break for 5 minutes. After that, we continue the session. Meanwhile, you can enjoy the coffee break. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, coffee break session is over. Let's move into the next session. We will like to inform that, ladies and gentlemen, to stay on your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, we now move on to the first plenary session. That is the presentation by three extraordinary speakers who will be guided by the outstanding moderator. Previously, please allow us to read the moderator's CV first. She achieved PhD degree in urban planning, Kyushu University, Fukuoka, Japan in 2016. She got a master degree of Faculty of Postgraduate Studies, Hasanuddin University in 2006. She is the head of Bureau Universitas Sangga Buana. She achieved the best presenter on International Symposium on City Planning and Environmental Management in Asian Countries, Oita, Japan in 2014. Now, please welcome to our amazing moderator and give a big applause for Mrs. Aandini Radisa Pratiwi, PhD. Please, the time is yours.
Good morning. Okay. Artificial intelligence, indeed very fascinating. As an academia, AI help us, for example, summary and analyzing such a huge database. And in the daily life, AI help us, for example, choose which road that we can avoid the traffic jam. So AI, it is very useful actually. But then let's pause and reflect. How do we prepare the society in facing such a rapid and sometimes disruptive changes? It's a big question mark. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the parallel session of International Conference on Business Administration and Communication, the second in 2025. I'm the moderator, Andini. I will serve you during 90 minutes. Okay, in this session, we have three very important experts that we invite. And during this session, I hope hope you all not only listen, but also engage. Please ask yourself, prepare yourself, how those three experts can give you insight, and then you can raise some question during the Q&A session. Let me start it, but everybody seems busy with their their chit-chats on their table. Can I have the attention, please? Bapak Ibu, I need your attention. We are going to start the parallel session. Please everybody sit straightly, duduk tegak, sit straightly, and then please inhale. Inhale. Okay, please close your eyes. Close your eyes. Reset your mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes, and then let's start this session. Okay, please give a round of applause. Okay, so I'm going to invite the invited speaker come forward, but beforehand I would like to introduce them one by one. Ladies and gentlemen, our first speaker, can you please the CV of Dr. Professor Huda? Professor Huda? I'm going to introduce Professor Huda first. Okay, so Professor Huda Ibrahim is a distinguished scholar from the School of Computing at University Utara Malaysia, and then she currently serves as Senior Research Fellow at the Institute for Advanced and Smart Digital Opportunities, and has held key leadership roles including Dean of the School of Computing and Assistant Vice Chancellor of the College of Arts and Science. Professor Huda holds a PhD in Science and System Management for University Kebangsaan Malaysia, and with more than 30 Scopus Indices publications, she is widely recognized for her research in information systems, smart cities, blockchain, and digital community development. She has successfully led and collaborated on international projects funded by Erasmus+, the Asian Development Bank, and national research grants. And ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Professor Huda Ibrahim. Please come to the stage. I would like to invite our second speaker, which is far away from Slovakia. Let me introduce first. Introduction first. He is Professor Milan Regic from Comenius University in Bratislava, Slovakia. He's a member of Commission for AI at the university, and also the head of the publishing department at the Faculty of Arts. He also served as an expert member of the WEX Accessibility Directive Expert Group at the European Commission, contributing to the implementation of the European Accessibility Act and Accessibility Standard. Mr. Regic holds a PhD in Information Studies from Comenius University, and he completed international program including a Fulbright internship and the Dharma Siswa program at Institut Seni Indonesia in Denpasar. So no wonder he speaks Indonesian fluently. And Mr. Regic is a published author on digital libraries, information accessibility, and e-learning environments, recognized for advancing accessibility training across Europe. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Milan Regic. Join us from Bangkok, but virtually. Can I connect to the Zoom right now? Does Dr. Chani Pada is already here with us? Thank you. I'm going to introduce you first to the audience. Thank you for joining us. Let me So, Dr. Chani Dapa is the Director of International Affairs at Craig University in Bangkok, Thailand, where she leads international partnership, student mobility programs, and global collaboration. She holds a Doctor of Business Administration from Craig University and a master degree from Kasambundit University and also Bachelor of Arts from Suratani Rajabat University. Previously, Dr. Chani Dapa is the leader of the Aviation Business Management Program, and she lead the lead of Training Service Department at Thai Lion Air, contributing to aviation training and leadership development across Asia. She's also part of QS World University Ranking Committee at Craig University and actively working to elevate academic excellence and global engagement. Now, please join me in giving a warm virtual welcome to Dr. Chani Dapa Puti Wong. Can you give applause?
Thank you. Very nice to meet you all today, and
Thank you,
hi everyone from Thailand. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. All right, everyone. Now you've met and also knew the expert who came today. So let's roll our sleeve and let's get your notepads or something to write on, because this knowledge and experience is definitely something that you're gonna bring home. So let us start the first presentation from Professor Huda Ibrahim, who will open our session by sharing her powerful insight on deepfakes, misinformation, and ethical journalism in the age of AI. Please give a warm applause. Please show the slide of Professor Huda.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning. Selamat pagi kepada semua. Terima kasih kepada Miss Andini selaku moderator untuk plenary session pagi ini. Okey, saya sentiasa berdebar-debar. Seperti saya cakap kepada Pak Diden tadi, every time when I have to give a speech, in the first place I will feel gabra, ya, kalau di Malaysia dia cakap gabra. Panik, berdebar-debar. Tapi insyaAllah as time goes on, slowly the feeling of berdebar-debar itu will slowly, orang kata apa, hilang lah, ya. Okay, first of all, terima kasih kepada pihak Universitas Sangga Buana, kepada Pak Rektor, Pak Didin, kepada Pak Riki, ya, kepada Ibu Dekan dan kepada semua Ibu Nur dan juga rakan-rakan yang lain, ya, atas kesudian untuk menjemput saya kali ini. So this is the second time I'm joining ICoBAC. Last year the first ICoBAC, also being invited here. So terima kasih banyak-banyak kepada pihak USP, ya, atas jemputan tersebut satu penghormatan yang besar lah kepada diri saya personally dan juga kepada UUM ya. Okey. So apabila saya diberi, when I was given I was looking at the theme, exploring opportunity and challenges of AI impacting communication sciences and business admin. Okay, for your information, I'm not AI pure blood. I'm not from computer science, but I'm from information system. Ya, kalau kata di dalam bidang computing in Malaysia, we are guided by our Malaysian Qualification Agency, which is under computing. Kita ada program ataupun bidang computer science, information technology, information system, apa lagi software engineering. That is the major field. So computer science undernya adalah AI. But of course, when we talk about AI or about technology, this technology can go across the field, from the soft side and towards the very technical one. So I'm not from the technical one who's playing around with the algorithm, all those things. Yeah, we have in my school we have a group, a research group of data science or artificial intelligence, which their research interest is purely on this coding, programming, and so on. But I'm joining this Center for Excellence ISDO as the expert from the information system, whereby we are looking on the application side, the impact to the community, the impact to the society, the organization, and so on. Yeah, because as we know, when we talk about technology, including AI is a discipline under computer science. So when we talk about AI, there are a lot of application of AI. Yeah, macam sebenarnya when we talk about AI ni is not a new thing. Yeah, masa saya bagi satu talk in Malaysia at Kuala Lumpur, I think 2 years ago, when I was mentioning that AI ni bukan benda baru. Yeah, it was already orang kata apa, exist in 1956. Sudah lama ya, saya belum lahir, mungkin bapa-bapa, ibu-ibu juga belum lahir, apatah lagi anak-anak yang di belakang sana belum wujud lagi. So tahun 1956 AI itu sudah ada. It was first introduced secara formal di dalam satu conference, when they want to focus more on the intelligence system and so on. Jadi sebenarnya the word AI ni bukanlah benda baharu. But then maybe lately the introduction of AI tu diangkat martabatnya dengan lebih meluas, lebih tinggi dan dilihat dalam pelbagai aspek. And that's why everywhere when we are going anywhere, everywhere people are talking about AI. And sometimes when I heard what people say, especially kalau macam mungkin adalah ucapan-ucapan dan sebagainya. Jadi AI ni sebenarnya banyak cabang dia. Di bawah AI itu ada macam-macam, ada deep learning, ada machine learning, ada so many things, neural network dan sebagainya. So dan dia ada banyak-banyak cabang dia. But then as a new technology or as a current technology, we as a human, we as the people in the academic institution, we need to educate ourselves and also to educate our our students and so on to see the positive side of AI application. Of course AI ni dia benda yang baik. Dia satu teknologi. Of course when we talk about technology, it is something good. People create technology to assist our life, our works and so on. But maybe the other side tu ada yang manipulation of AI. So that's why for my speech today, I did not bring AI in terms of the research, in terms of technical part, but I would like everybody to see the negative side of AI, because I believe each one of us ada mungkin experience melalui ataupun membaca, melihat something yang the negative side of AI, ya, supaya kita lebih berhati-hati. We becoming more aware, more intelligent to differentiate, untuk membezakan the good and the bad things about this technology, ya. And of course, bila kita cakap teknologi ni, AI especially, kewujudan dia sama ada dalam bentuk social media, dalam bentuk robots, atau dalam bentuk many things, it was from the human punya skill juga, ya. Manusia itu yang mencipta algoritmnya. Jadi manusia itulah yang perlu dididik, ya, diberi didikan, melihat dia punya ethical dia supaya tidaklah menyalahgunakan AI. So my topic is about deepfake tadi tu, deepfake, misinformation dalam our communication, ya. It can be dalam communication biasa, communication di organisasi, dalam pengurusan business dan sebagainya. It can be. So deepfake ni, information is lebih more penipuan lah, the fake, ya. Okay, so okay, the second slide, okay. Okay, in the age of AI, saya baca from my handphone, same page here. So in the age of AI, truth is no longer self-evident. Yeah, try to understand what is the word saying here. It must be verified, protected, and ethically framed. Yeah. So kalau ibu-ibu dan bapa-bapa sekalian, anak-anak di belakang sana, cuba berfikir, ya. What does it mean by truth is no longer self-evident? Jadi maksudnya bila kita terjumpa sesuatu, we cannot take it 100% like that. Maybe saya yang cakap ni bukan saya, I don't know. Kan, maybe somehow ada robot ke. Okay. But then robot sekarang masih belum macam exactly like human feature. Dia masih ada robot punya feature. So what I'm trying to say is that dalam dunia hari inilah, sama ada siapa kita, who we are, everything that appear in front of us, everything that we appear in our social media, our TikTok, our all those things, don't take it 100%. It can be true, it can be 50-50, it can be 100% fake. We don't know, ya. Dan kadang-kadang orang the feature that appear in the social media maybe rupanya macam saya. Exactly, muka macam saya, mulut pun bercakap macam saya betul-betul bercakap. But the end is not me. It can be orang kata apa, dia being regenerate lah, to say something. That especially dalam dunia kita hari ini with the politician situation, and in Malaysia maybe some of you read about case Zara Khairina. There's a lot of this deepfake, misinformation, disinformation happening there. Yang sometimes kita pun, betul ke? Is it true? And sometimes we pick up is like this, oh betul lah, contohnya. But then later on, macam dalam contoh, I bring back contoh our young girl lah, adik Zara, who was found dead, yeah, because of, we don't know, they still searching for the truth. But then there's so many information loaded dalam social media that we tend to, okay, oh macam ni, oh okay macam ni. But the end when they start the inquest session, oh this is not right, oh this is not right. People are faking the message, the information, so on. So it happened to us. It happened to us whenever we read something, we pick up as it is. Because we maybe our mind, our heart want to believe that. We want to believe that, so we pick up it 100%. But then this is one way how this AI has been manipulated. Yeah. Okay. So that is what it said. Truth is no longer self-evident. Yes, self-evident maknanya direct lah, but then you have to check, you have to verify. Especially when we are in that situation of making decision making, of being in a certain management level to decide something and so on, or maybe in the politics situation you have to decide something. We have to really verify it, yeah, check it, the truth of the information or the data being given to us. Okay, the next slide. The third one. Okay, so that's why I chose this topic or title, deepfake, misinformation, disinformation, whether it's similar, how it happened, where it happened, are we in that facing that situation or not? So we will go slide to slide. Okay, next one. Next slide. Ini saya boleh kontrol ke apa? Boleh? Ini bukan dia. Ha? This one. Ini apa? Oh, this is yours. Senang saya. So Promilan baru naik ke sini. Okey, sementaranya. Okey. Slide yang saya prepare tidak banyak mungkin dalam 20 saja ya. Kalau kata di peringkat Viva, student PhD Viva, saya selalu pesan kepada pelajar saya 20 minit saja. 20 minit saja, 20 slide saja. Tapi yang ni 30 minit, 20 slide. Okey. Okey, tak apalah kalau ambil masa, kita pergi ke next slide. Okey. Okey, so this one cannot go to the next slide. Okay. Okay, I got it. Okay, so in our next slide, AI ni kita tengok yang the bad side lah. The good side of course a lot of the good side, the positive side of AI. But sekarang kita tengok yang the other side. So AI ni it doesn't just lie to us. It doesn't just lie to us. Lie satu benda, dia tipu kita sama secara kita sedari atau tidak sedari. That is one thing. But then it makes you to believe it. Hati kita nak percaya, minda kita mau percaya kepada berita tersebut. So it just doesn't lie tu dia tipu lah. Macam saya, kalau saya tipu kat sini, saya tipu. Tapi it's up to you whether you want to believe it or not. So this one, you said that AI bukan saja menipu, tetapi it can make you believe. So as AI increasingly capable of providing strong reasoning to persuade people, persuade kita lah, and can even do so with hidden motive unknown to the AI platform. Unknown to the AI platform developers, this work underscores their potential to inadvertently amplify information, shape public opinion. Saya baca lah dari sini ya. Oh, sudah bergerak. Okay, boleh patah balik slide. The one before that. The Thank you everybody. Okay. So ini ya, kita nak beritahu, saya guna itulah ya. Okay, terima kasih. Okay, so from the slide here, you can see that one thing, it does not just lie to us, but it make you to believe. You want to believe. You baca, oh betul. Okay, so dia amplify misinformation. Dia because AI ni dia can learn, ya. The technology of AI ni dia boleh belajar. It's not just you coding or doing the programming for it, but the more you use it, the more kita menggunakan TikTok ataupun Facebook, they learn about you. The technology learn about you, and then it can find any other message and present to you. So dia akan menambahkan ataupun the words there, they can amplify the information tu. Dia menambah pokokkan berita-berita tersebut. Kita pun lagi teruja untuk membaca dan mengikutinya. Okay, in digital age, this one, what I try to say is that there are deepfake. Deepfake is one kind of disinformation. And then this information ni maksudnya maklumat yang salah yang sengaja direka cipta untuk menipu kita. This information, it refers to false information intentionally created to deceive. Selalunya orang-orang jahat lah, orang jahat yang ada kepentingan tertentu, mereka menereka cipta sesuatu yang palsu to lie to us, to present fake news to us. Maybe ada hidden agenda behind that. And this misinformation is false information shared without intent to deceive. Jadi ada dewan lah. Dia mungkin maklumat yang salah sikit, tapi dia katanya tidak ada intention untuk deceive people. But at the end, we are being lied. Actually, we are being lied. Okay, this is where we can see that how AI ni dia memainkan peranan to amplify these negative things. Dia mengambil peranan dia adalah beberapa cara dia yang membantu dia untuk menambah nokokkan the fake news to us. So maybe some of you or most of you ataupun memang dah pernah dengar about generative AI, generative model. This is generative model, ada slide by slide about each of this one. And this generative model dia menggunakan teknologi di belakang AI, deep learning, machine learning. All these things are about learning your behavior, learning your pattern. They learn your pattern. Maybe bila you menggunakan TikTok, FB, you are tendency to search information about food. Jadi dia from time to time when you keep using it, they learn about your preference. And then the next step, of course, dia akan present to the TikTok some information about food. Tak apalah kalau food kan something good, but how about if you prefer to browse something that is not good? So dia akan menambah mencari-cari lagi because it learn from you. Sometimes kita heran, sometimes we are amazed ataupun kita kata wow, this FB why it keeps giving me information about things that I have already searched before. Kan, contohnya saya nak pergi Istanbul next in 2 weeks. So I keep searching about the places, Shadakale, and what is the good things about this site and so on. So from time to time, suddenly kadang-kadang when you browse something else, it appear to you about the site of this thing, this place. So they then learn about you. Okay. So that is generative model. And then social media algorithms. Behind FB, behind TikTok, those are programming things. Algorithm. Dalam computer science, pelajar-pelajar kita menggunakan pelbagai kind of coding and so on. Behind that is these things that are running. So these things also can track your preference. Jadi kita kadang-kadang kena berhati-hati kalau kita suka tengok itu, suka baca itu, suka baca ini dan sebagainya. They are behind that. The technology is learning about us. Learning about us without we realize it. Kita tak sedar, kita seronok je search this and this. Rupanya behind that, the technology is trying to learn about you, try to understand who you are, what you prefer, what you do not prefer. So next time dia boleh senang untuk give suggestion to us because dia dah belajar pasal kita. And then bots, automated bots. This is actually a robot, automated bots, which can mimic a person, which can mimic myself, which can mimic maybe Pak Didin. And then suddenly it appear in front of you in the screen. Oh betul lah, Pak Didin cakap ini, tapi sebenarnya bukan. Dia dah kalau kita tengok sometimes when you run, you search for FB. Banyaklah sekarang ni anak-anak kecil yang mulut dia, pergerakan mulut dia exactly as what it says, what they say, ya. Dia cakap itu ni memang, but that is all being generated, generated. And then of course real-time manipulation of audio, video, and text, ya. Kita berjalan. Okay, kenapa tidak berjalan? Okay, tak apa, you move. Okay, thank you. Okay, ini yang pertama tadi ya, generative AI model. Kita cubalah take sometimes untuk baca sikit what is said here from point to point. Okay, so when we talk about generative AI model, it's about kind of machine learning. Dalam AI ni, di bawah computer science ada AI, di bawah AI ada macam-macam, termasuk machine learning. Yeah? The good things about this one, you can use this one to predict something, to train about something, all those good things. Yeah? But of course, macam topik saya is not the bad things about it. So machine learning ni, it can learn the underlying distribution of data and can generate new one. Dia belajar pasal preference kita dan dia will generate something. Yeah, this is about the machine learning. Okay, unlike discriminative model which can classify or predict, but this one they can create. That's why kalau you masuk ChatGPT, kita masuk what else lah yang membantu kita dalam akademik kita, those are example of generative AI. Ya. So saya bagi contoh dia, these are kind of auto-regressive transformer. Example ChatGPT. Everybody is using ChatGPT. Our student, in my university, we just finished off exam, and then of course after finish exam, the results are transmitted. The students already got the result, and then our turn is to review the marks. Ya, jadi kita di situ melihat, mendengar banyak komen-komen from our dosen. They have challenges. They have some challenges to identify, to really detect the assignment tu. Adakah exactly come from the student or is being guided by ChatGPT or 100% from ChatGPT. This is our challenges lah dekat akademik kita. Macam kita pun sebenarnya kadang-kadang nak buat apa-apa, we now it's easy. Now it's easy. We put some of the burden to ChatGPT. Okay, ChatGPT. Saya tak suka sangat guna ChatGPT, but saya guna Copilot because Microsoft, dalam Microsoft saya guna Copilot. So when I start using Copilot, I will say, hi, good morning. Macam kita bercakap lah dengan dia. And then he will reply to me, hi Prof Huda. And then I ask, don't call me Prof Huda, call me Huda only. Okay Huda, thank you. Sorry. Okay. So you start asking, this and this, and it will help us a lot because kita boleh tengok kalau because like myself when I use Copilot, for example, I would ask about research, I will ask about the developing curriculum. So dia dah learn benda tu. So whenever I ask something else, it will ask me back, do you want me to align with my curriculum development? Saya juga selalu bertanya about sustainability development goal. Do you want me to align this with SDG? So it offer me this generative AI offer me what I want to know more in relation to what I have asked earlier. Dia dah learn kita punya preference. Saya suka tanya pasal tu, saya suka tanya pasal ni. So whenever I ask something else which does not relate at all, dia akan offer tanya, do you want me to align this? Dia dah orang kata being so supportive pada kita. Okay, example ChatGPT is by OpenAI, Copilot by Microsoft, Gemini by Google DeepMind. So these are the things that we are facing. But of course, for the good things, for the good purpose, go ahead and use. But of course, to us as docents, somehow we need to have some time to really check whether student kita ni betul tak, dia faham tak. If you want to use the ChatGPT, Copilot and so on, you can use as a reference. But of course, you have to like macam come back and do something more. Yeah, these things are only some kind of guidance. Tapi not for us to 100% use it. So this is generative AI model. Imagine kalau macam ni digunakan untuk negative purpose. Okay. Okay, so the next one is social media algorithm. This is in social media, FB, TikTok, apa lagi Instagram. Saya tak banyak sangat sebab saya malas nak layan banyak-banyak. Okay, some people prefer TikTok, some prefer Instagram, some people only depends on FB. These are the social media, and behind that, as I mentioned earlier, this is an algorithm playing around behind that. Kita as a user, kita type je apa-apa, dia keluar. Ataupun kita tak ada kerja apa-apa, kita browse je FB kita from one to another, and we are encountering so many information. And then if you don't like, you hide the notification. If you like, apa. So it keep coming to us. So this social media algorithm is a set of rules and automated processes that platforms use to determine which content appear in a user feed, and they prioritize posts based on various factors, including our interaction, our engagement pattern. So nak tanda kita have to macam admit what we are using for what purpose. We are actually training this algorithm to get to know more about us and feed us with more information that what we want to see. Itu kita juga mainkan peranan lah sebenarnya. And sometimes maybe yang dia post kat kita masuk dalam kita punya FB, maybe ada tu yang automatic masuk ataupun ada yang according to our engagement, our interaction. Essentially, they analyze your behavior, to curate a personalized experience, influencing what users see and engage on social media. Ini contohnya dia punya flow lah, punya flow. Okay, berapa minit dah? Okay, this is bot. Banyaklah bot. Dia kadang dia keluar as somebody, as one politician saying this and this. Kita pun percaya. So they can mimic anybody. Okay? So behind that, of course, is a software to design to perform automated tasks of the internet. Maybe kita masuk certain insurance company ke ataupun apa-apa company website that appears some kind of bot lah, to help us maybe to process something, to go from one task to another task. Itu yang good things there. So these tasks can range from simple repetitive actions to more complex operations. Bots are programmed to follow specific instructions and can operate independently without human intervention. Sampai kita baca macam takutnya. Okay, adakah one day these things will be governing us? Dia orang yang akan memerintah kita. And there are good bots as well as the bad one. Ini saya letak sebesikit lah, the good ones, of course the bad ones. Actually it goes back to the algorithm behind it. Okay. Saya ada slide lah, ada video. If I can skip this one, I don't know whether macam mana saya nak jalankan this. Kalau saya nak run this video, how is it? This is about Elon Musk. Kita tahu Elon Musk ni siapa-siapa. There is an AI bot. Bot yang spread some fake news. Kita boleh run tak video ni? Dua link video yang saya letak lah. If you can run. Cuba kita tengok. Elon Musk AI bot spreads misinformation. Met this response. Cuba run. All this fake ni dia boleh create tension from people, information. Orang the people when they read or they heard about it, they believe it. Maybe dia akan mencetuskan huru-hara dan sebagainya.
Elon Musk's AI chatbot Grok has sparked controversy by spreading misinformation about the Metropolitan Police's handling of footage from a far-right rally. This incident highlights the challenges faced by law enforcement in the digital age. The Met was forced to clarify that the footage, which showed clashes between police and crowds, was not from an anti-lockdown protest in 2020, as suggested by Grok. The chatbot's response, which was quickly amplified on social media, caused confusion and raised concerns about the spread of false narratives. But here's where it gets controversial. Grok, with its history of providing inaccurate answers, has once again demonstrated its potential to mislead users. This isn't the first time Grok has made headlines for its controversial statements. In the past, it has promoted the far-right conspiracy theory of white genocide in South Africa, a belief that has been normalized by influential figures like Musk and Tucker Carlson. And this is the part most people miss. Grok's responses are shaped by its creator's instructions. In this case, it seems the AI was trained to accept and promote certain narratives, leading to biased and misleading information. The incident also sheds light on the complex relationship between technology giants and political activism. Musk, a vocal supporter of far-right figures like Tommy Robinson, has faced criticism for his inflammatory rhetoric. His comments during the rally, where he predicted violence is coming, have been condemned by politicians and the public alike. So, what does this mean for the future of AI and social media? As we navigate this digital landscape, how can we ensure that technology serves as a force for good rather than a tool for spreading misinformation? These are important questions that deserve our attention and discussion. What are your thoughts on this matter? Do you think AI companies should be held accountable for the content generated by their chatbots? Share your opinions in the comments below.
This power plant is at the center.
So this is again about AI deepfake, which is kind of misinformation, negative thing. I will skip this one. This is what I mentioned earlier in Malaysia. In Malaysia, with the case of Zara Karina, there's a lot of things orang kata apa uploaded in our FB. Orang ni cakap ini, orang ni cakap ini, and then there are groups of FB that give their own opinions, their own judgment, all these things. So this is one example where the deepfake, the misinformation happen. Deepfake. Okay, pathologist ni is an expert yang dalam postmortem of the body of the adik Zarina. There is a pathologist expert yang mengkaji kesan-kesan luka dan sebagainya. So somehow there's one individu that took this things advantage. So dia menyamar incident and individual impersonated a forensic pathologist on TikTok. Dalam TikTok kita baca dia seolah-olah dia menyamar diri dia sebagai patologis tu dan dia memberikan dia punya komen-komen dia berkaitan dengan postmortem. Jadi kita ni as a reader, okay, kita percaya. But later on when it appears that that is a fake one, fake one. So the platform, the TikTok under the name of Datuk Prof Tengku Iskandar. So the reality, our Health Ministry of Malaysia confirm the person was not registered as pathologist, bukan expert dalam medicine pun.
So our agency in Malaysia, MCMC, dah trace and then dia dah detain suspect. So dia mengambillah legal action. So there is, I don't know whether there is the right person or not, but it doesn't matter. So ada cases, for example, itulah, dan di Indonesia pun ada. Saya rasa everywhere ada this fake news kan. Kita je sedari tak sedari, kita je percaya tak percaya, that is happening everywhere. So examplenya Elon Musk deepfake scam, AI generated video about Donald Trump endorsing a far-right candidate in Poland, deepfake video of President Prabowo wearing traditional attire and talk to the citizen. So these are examples of how AI being manipulated nowadays. Okay. Okay, so another example of deepfake. Deepfake is another example of disinformation tadi. Dekat Hong Kong, for example, and then in Indonesia, I don't know whether this is true or not, but this is information I received. Political manipulation, 2024, and then social media information, stock market, there's a fake news about the explosion of Pentagon, and somehow it caused some economy downsize kepada United States. And national security threats, for example, FBI, NSA, and so on. So this is an example how this in our life today, kita tak boleh nak percaya 100%. Okay. If I can run this video, the last video yang saya ada, please. Kita nak tengok, am I real or not? Koko esok you all nak komputer saya petang tadi nak tanya saya dulu, is it you or not?
Hello. I'm not a real person, and that's the point. Tonight's episode is a little different and a little more important.
Artificial intelligence, or AI, can make fake things seem very real, just like everything in this video.
Online scams are easier now because AI videos make things look so real. Like this whole place.
As AI video technology gets better, scammers will use it to trick people. Here are some things to watch out for.
Ma'am, I see multiple threats on your computer. I need access immediately to secure your files. Nope, I'm fake.
We've detected suspicious activity on your account. Can you tell me your login information? Just kidding, I'm fake.
These miracle hearing aids are only $14.99 today. Click the link below and order now. Nope. I'm fake, just like these hearing aids.
We just need to confirm your Medicare number to update your benefits for this year. No. Not really.
Congratulations! You've won $1 million. You just have to pay the small claiming fee today. Nope, I'm fake.
We're raising funds for a sick parishioner. Can you send me some Apple gift cards? Nope, I'm fake.
Can you believe these concert tickets are so cheap?
No. They are fake, just like all of this.
Most of these scams only work if you respond quickly and without thinking. Don't fall for it. Take a moment to assess the situation.
Videos will be made and shared in the hopes of getting people to do things or feel a certain way. Be careful.
We're collecting donations for wildfire victims. Can we count on you? Nope. Nope, I'm fake.
It looks like I stole these donuts, huh? Nope. This is all fake.
They can make me say anything. For example, I don't know my rear end from a hole in the ground. See what I mean?
Did you know the candidate kicks puppies?
Nope. That's fake, and so are we.
If you think it looks fake, it probably is. Trust your gut.
If you mix bananas, pickles, and ice cream, you'll get sick. Be careful of online nutrition advice.
So the point of the story, don't believe 100%. Okay, just 5 minutes so that maybe these are the impacts. So kat sini kita memainkan peranan. We as the people in academic, like agency, kerajaan or private sector, we have some roles to play. Awareness to our students, our colleagues and so on. Even our kids, our own children, we need to educate them to learn about this, supaya kita tidak terjerumus dalam all this fake news and so on. Biasa tak ada siapa nak ada. Okay. These are some tools of strategy. Of course, AI make all these fake news, and kita boleh guna balik AI to counterback all these things secara umumnya. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Professor Huda. Can we give a round of applause for Professor Huda? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me briefly make a kind of highlight from Professor Huda's speech. So Professor Huda explained the growing threats of deepfakes, misinformation and disinformation, highlighting how AI capable of creating highly convincing second speaker, Professor Milan Regic, can give a warm applause.
Sort things out. Thank you very, very much for welcoming me to this conference, and also congratulations for assessing such a difficult topic as artificial intelligence is. Warm greetings from Bratislava. This is like very fast implementation of memorandum of understanding, because a couple of minutes after signing we already have cooperation, so I hope that we will be able to continue this cooperation also in the future. So hopefully the technical team will be possible to run the presentation as we agreed yesterday. me begin. This talk has been made with the help of my colleagues from my department. They contributed with some data. Professor Jaroslav Šušol and Dr. Ludmila Hrdinakova. What you're looking at here, the first picture, is a visualization of the bibliometric study from Web of Science. We collected the data on the artificial intelligence and all the connections and how frequent they are. So it's not just an image, it is a visualization of the data on how the artificial intelligence is being right now populated in the scientific articles. And the next slide, please, because it doesn't work. Okay, so we'll see. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. That's fine. So, this is just the frequency of how the AI term is being spiking up in the scientific journals. So, it's not only the buzzword that we hear, this is the reality. It really is being pushed forward massively. The number of articles that are related to the AI is spiking up. But this is boring. I'm not here to show you boring charts. This is what everybody knows. This is just to prove that, yes, we do sometimes a real science. Next slide, please. This is more interesting. What is this? Narnia. So, what's behind the door? Magic world. When I was flying to Jakarta, I watched a movie on the airplane. And there was something similar. So, who's this? Radu Ayan Kartini. She was locked, like the children in Narnia. They couldn't leave the house. She also was locked. She was given a key. Next one. I'll just show you like this. She was given a key to the door. What's behind the door? It was also another world. And it was a small library. So, these doors to another world, now they look like this. This is the National Library in Jakarta. But which doors we use today to the knowledge? This is the door to the knowledge today, but not anymore, because we have a new door. but what kind of world these doors are opening? Before I get to that one, I have to rewind a little bit, because we feel like we live in kind of a revolution. And maybe we are. But is this the first revolution that we have survived? Probably not. Let's go back to Socrates. Socrates, a great Greek philosopher, he didn't believe in writing. He refused to write anything. He thought if we are writing things down, the information is lost. The information cannot defend itself. I cannot verify if somebody who is reading that information understands it correctly. It can be misinterpreted. It can be read by the people who are not qualified to understand it and to read it. And it can be changed with the interpretation. But when I'm talking to a person, I see how the information is received. If the person doesn't understand it, I can explain. Or if he is against it, I can defend my opinion, my information. No. Okay, so this is the third device, hopefully. But how do we know that? He believed in the dialogue. How do we know that? Because he didn't believe in writing. We know about him only because of Plato, who was his pupil. He was not against writing, but he believed in the dialogue. His greatest work is the dialogue. So he put the dialogue with Socrates into writing. And then the next was Aristotle. And he believed in writing. And he believed that it doesn't matter, the substance is the information, and the information should be written. Socrates thought that if we put information down, we will lose ability to think, because we will lose ability to memorize. We will not have to memorize anymore. So it's going to leave our brain. Aristotle thought information can be retrieved, and only the active thinking must be kept in the brain, but otherwise it can be stored and retrieved. So, three teachers and pupils, one after another, very quick evolution. But there was an next one. And we started creating this beautiful manuscript. And again, from this manuscript, some information was retained, but some was lost. There was a revolution. I'm not doing anything. Stop doing the magic, please. So 15th century, big change from books that are written by monks in the monasteries to the print. Huge revolution. People were against it. Why? Because now the information is not controlled anymore. Before, the church was controlling the information that was being written. There was always some authority. Not everybody could access it, and not every information could be copied. Only the Bible and some religious works, and maybe something that has been approved. But then with the printing press, almost anybody could print anything, and the access to the information was much more liberated. So now everybody could read things. But this is impossible because people who are not qualified can get to the information. So it was a huge movement against it. But this is not the last revolution, of course not. Okay. Next revolution came 100 years after the printing press. And it was a great teacher, bishop, philosopher, Jan Amos Comenius. This is the person after which our university is named on. And he became with educational revolution. He introduced something that's called Schola Ludus, school by play. He introduced and popularized pictorial textbooks, so not just writing, but also pictures that explain things. He believed that the students should be taught in their native language because that's the best way they can understand it, not just Latin. Gradual development of the skills, but most importantly, logical thinking over memorization. So learn relations, learn to understand, not just memorize and repeat. Give me please the next slide. I don't think this one. Nothing works. What was the next revolution? Huge, huge revolution. Calculators. Mathematicians against. Don't give calculators to the school because the children will not learn how to count. But we learned and we improved. Because right now I don't have to spend as much time calculating. I can focus on the higher problems because the calculation is done for me. So we have survived this revolution. Next slide. Then TV. TV was introduced into the schools, into the classrooms. Again, this mean that the students will just passively listen. They will not learn anything. But on the other side, I could show, like, dynamically explain something. I could show the video. So it can be used by the lazy teacher just to play video, but it also can be used by somebody who is using it to improve the teaching. Next one. Computers, internet, again, huge backlash. And in the end, please, the next one, we have fully interactive classroom full of touch tables, this tablet children have tablets, and everything is like digital and interactive. But is it good? Is this the educational revolution that we want to have? Next one, please. So, what kind of evolution of learning we have and when the AI stands? We can start with just in case learning. I'm learning everything, so just in case I will need it. That's the concept that you used to grow up with. Then it was changed to just in time learning. I'm learning to retrieve information just in time when I need it and learn from it. But what we have today and what students are using today is prompting. And if you are missing the word learning, this is not accident. Because when you're prompting, you feel like you are learning. There was an experiment when they divided class into the groups, one school, two classes. One class was being educated with the use of the AI tools. And when they compared the results in the test, the students with the AI class were better than the students in the normal class. But then, for the next year, they took away these AI tools. And the student in the class that was previously using AI was scoring on the test much worse than the control group that didn't have AI. So, yes, it improves our ability, but on the other side, when we don't have that access, our scores are lower. Why? We are outsourcing our brains. And when we are outsourcing something, when we don't use it, some things are changing. So this is from the Cincinnati Hospital. This is a composite CT scan of the brains of the children. And if you look at the blue parts, these are the parts. This is like an information highway from the frontal cortex to the back, processing the information. The blue parts are the parts that are morphologically changed into a very soft tissue. That means the neural network in the brain is not functioning properly. It cannot establish itself. And why the children have this kind of deformity? It is proportional to the amount of being exposed to the digital media. So the more time the kids were spending with the tablets, with the mobile phones, the more different was their brain. And is it important? Why is this important? Why do we need this highway? Well, because when we are learning and when we are reading, it is using all of the brain's activity. This is the model of reading. So this is the front part, the eyes are on the left side, and the back of the head is on the right side. So we process the visual inputs, and we change them. We recognize the pattern of the visual input, and we change that visual input into a sound. So if I say glass, everybody will imagine a glass. Everybody will imagine different glass, but this is how the brain is wired. So first we start with recognizing the patterns, and then we go from patterns to the letters, to the words, to the sounds, and then we construct from sounds, we construct the meaning, and from the meaning we construct a visual picture, and the visual picture will give us associations, and then we continue with the reading process. So this takes time, this goes on at the same time. This is a parallel process, but reading uses all of your brain. It is the best meditation you can have. But what is AI tool doing? AI is stripping us from reading because we just ask, what is it about? Give me a podcast. Make this book, make it a podcast. So it's stripping us of all this stimulation. This is from our research. It is called, we do the research even before reading, because the problem is children are not developing mentally. This is a test where the children looks on the pictures one by one from left to right, and it says table, dog, eye, table, key. Can we go to the previous slide, please? Previous slide, please. And this is how the eyes are fixating on different objects. So this is a normal, healthy kid. It looks one by one for a while and tells what it is. If I go to the next slide, this is the same age kid trying to recognize, and you can see the bubbles are much bigger, and the kid even cannot even focus on the picture, but it focuses somewhere in between. Why? Because when we are born, we learn to determine the shapes. But if the brain is oversaturated with multimedia, it never focuses long enough to learn how to determine the shapes. So if you go to the next slide, it's the same kid trying to read. You see, they don't have the ability to focus on the line. They're looking everywhere, losing the content. This is the kid, 6 years old, who just wants to enter school. Is this kid ready to learn to read? No. But AI is helping. But the problem is, with the morphologically changed brain, AI will not help me. AI will not be a tool for learning. AI will be an assistive technology for the disabled generation that we are creating. Next slide, please. So what is AI? In short, it is vectors, because each word in the large language models is assigned some vector. It is a matrix of these vectors, and then it is statistics. The concept of the truth in AI is very simple. The more frequent something is, the more truthful the AI considers it. This is more probable that it will spit out as an output. But we also observe in the social media the false information spreads about 8 times faster as the truth. And AI is digesting this information. Next slide, please. So we can look at AI as a lossy compression of the knowledge. That means whatever I put into the model is being compressed. So when I look at it again, the picture is not very clear. And it may look like I'm getting an accurate information, but I'm getting a reconstruction of already destroyed image. That's why we don't always get the same answers. That's why the AI can be mistaken. Next slide, please. Maybe you know Ernest Hemingway. But the large language model, I call it large lying model. This was not created by an AI, this was created by an advertising agency for libraries. But this, for AI, this is very, very believable. This is a proper cover for this book. And if I show it to the students who are a little bit younger than you, and maybe I'm quite sure that the students who are sleeping in the back rows, they absolutely have no idea what is wrong with this picture. And this is the sad fact. AI can serve you information, and you are going to believe it if you don't have context. So what is AI? Why it is so smart? It is like a soup made from rocks. So there is a traveler who came to the village and said to the people, "We are very hungry. I'm very hungry. Can you give me some food?" No, this will never happen in Indonesia, but in some other country. Okay, just imagine. No, we cannot, we don't have. Okay, I'm going to make soup from the rocks. So all the village together is like, okay, he's going to make soup from the rocks. So he put the rocks in, put the water, starts cooking, and then he says, well, this, maybe if I give it some carrot, it's going to be better. So one villager, oh, I have some carrots, so I put in the carrot. Then he says, well, if I'm cooking the soup for the king, I put some little meat inside. So another villager brings the meat. And after a while, the whole village puts in the ingredients, and the soup is perfect. This is AI. AI is tasty because of all the knowledge that has been previously created, because of the knowledge that it harvested, not because of the rocks that are inside. So it looks intelligent, but it's only intelligent because of the previous intelligence that has been put inside. Next one. So what lessons we have from the AI? Well, the first lesson, obscuring is okay. There is this company called OpenAI. There is absolutely nothing open about the OpenAI. Everything is proprietary. They don't share anything. And if they share something, it's very little and it's not always accurate. The second lesson, lying is okay. They admit, okay, we don't maybe give you always the accurate information, so please check your sources. So in other words, we are going to lie to you, and it is your responsibility to detect it if you are lying or not lying. So lying is okay. The third lesson, stealing is okay. Why stealing is okay? Well, stealing is okay because just a couple of weeks ago, Meta AI was caught harvesting stolen books into the AI model. So they didn't use even official sources. They used Lipken and all the pirated PDFs. They put it into the AI model, which we kind of knew it happened, that the Facebook was torrenting illegal sources for the AI models. And the other companies do it as well. But what is new is that the court in the United States said that it's okay. So they are pirating, they are violating copyright, but because of this dirty game, the dirty AI race, the US courts, who are super sensitive to the copyright, when it comes to the American company, they said stealing is okay. And the last lesson is cheating is okay. Why cheating is okay? Well, I asked students in one school in Bandung, and please stay on this side. Yeah, you come to this side, stay here. I asked them anonymously, and this is the number of students in the class, there was about 100 students. I have submitted homework paper where some of the text was written by AI. So I gave them 3 options. yes, maybe a little, and no. So, this is what the students answer. But what is maybe little? Maybe a little AI is like maybe a little pregnant. You are or you are not. So, maybe a little is in fact yes. And this is the academia process today. All of the students are cheating. All of the students. Only the 3 are not brave enough to admit it. And for the professor is given 200 essays to grade in digital form. Well, then he asks AI, can you help me evaluate this? Give me some evaluation. So what is the academia process? This is not fantasy. This is reality today. Students are using AI to write the papers, and many teachers are using AI to grade them. So AI is evaluating another AI, and we are all pretending that we have some learning process. AI tools are mirror. They can open you access to more information, but it is not precise information. And then you are encouraged to check the source. But if you are pressed on time, then you just hope that you will not get caught. Everybody behaves differently under the time stress, and we know that students are under the time stress all the time. Why? Because teachers are putting too much homework, or because they're spending 6 to 8 hours a day on TikTok. So whatever, doesn't matter. Students will always be pressed in time, because if we don't give them enough homework, they will spend enough time on the social media, so they still be pressed on time. Where does this lead to? And this is not my words, and I had to find the original video, but if it doesn't play, it doesn't matter. This is the quotation from the Sam Altman. AI will probably most likely lead to the end of the world, but in the meantime, there will be great companies created with serious machine learning. So, what really we are using AI in the education process for? Well, what is the intelligence? Intelligence is ability to generalize, ability to build some connections, to learn from the repeating patterns, to understand the language, and to come to the new conclusions and to be creative. What is the AI model doing for me? It is reading for me. It is summarizing for me. It is drawing conclusions for me. The latest research from OpenAI showed that people are using AI to make decisions, to make life-changing decisions. They're consulting it with AI. So we are really outsourcing our critical thinking in order to be more effective, more faster. AI, the AI company says that AI is not here to replace human. But in fact, the first jobs that the AI are stealing from people are not some repetitive machine work. It's customer support. That's why you have chatbots. The human-to-human connection is being, this is the first thing that is being replaced by AI. And what they offer to these people in return? Well, Joe Biden said that everybody who can shovel coal can learn how to program. Well, that means he doesn't understand either shoveling the coal, coal mining, and he doesn't understand programming. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to say that. Because, again, AI, from the technology to enable us to learn faster and more effective, is becoming an assistive technology for the disabled children that we are growing. So yes, we have many tools. You can go to the next slide. We have many tools, and new tools are becoming popular and growing every single day. And I wish you good luck with them.
Thank you, Professor Milan. I'm not expecting it to finish soon, actually. So, some highlight from Professor Milan's speech is that AI is a soap made from rocks, and it's tasty because of the knowledge that has been inserted. And AI open information for us, and we encourage to check the information. Can we give one more round of applause for Professor? Thank you very much. Now we are going to the third speaker, Dr. Chani Dapa. Are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you.
Okay, now you can start the presentation. You have 30 minutes for presenting it.
All right. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. So, let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Shanita Panunawatiwong. I am the assistant chairman about international development, education, and also I'm taking care of the international affairs as the director of international affairs. So today is my great honor to be this conference.
Wait a moment, we are connecting you.
Yeah, all right. Can you see me, or can we start? I'll start.
Hold on, we're still working on the technical things.
Let me share my video with my presentation. Did everyone see my presentation?
I think that, okay, yeah, we can see it now.
All right.
Yes, you can start from now on.
Okay, so can I start? So at
Screen or using our operator here.
All right, can I stop my share screen, or you're gonna be open presentation?
You want to share by your own, or you need our help?
You can help me as well. Thank you.
Okay, please share. And then please just say next if you want to go to the next slide.
All right, thank you. So let me start about like in Thailand about like AI and also how we adapt in Thailand. And this is my great honor to be the representative from Thailand to see you all and talk to you all. And this is the good opportunity for Thailand to be participant in the national conference. In Thailand right now, we have challenging to be like development our AI and also how we adapt with AI to the business administration. And also, so the first of all, I would like to tell you all guys is like I'm not the background from the AI and also not specialized about like the technology much, but I'm the person who would like to adapt the AI to the business administration to be the active in in industrial. So today I would like to talk about like the AI in predictive, the business analysis, evidence, and also about how we adapt with higher education in Thailand. So let me start. So the business analysts use the evidence to identify the organizational need. They evaluate about the solution to be the create stakeholder value. So I think this is an also the data inform the leadership is now the recognize about the institution, the effectiveness, prevalence, and also how to be like equally in outcome to be effective. So right now we're gonna be start with the background is the business analysis and also the evidence debate the decision creating about the stakeholder value and also the connect with the strategy to the operation with the data and also the shift the institution the measurement modeling feedback and also about the effectiveness about equity and also competitiveness. A gap analysis about this kind of the abstract and also about like the research, some research from the AI to the higher education from Thailand. This is the objective, the start of the art. This is the performance, all right, and also the objective. This is the review to the to do about the evidence to the data and also the business analysis in higher education with emphasis on Thailand. The business trend to actionable KPI category for the private university sector. And also the sort and also selection. This is our sort of selection. This is we also do for. Give me 1 second. The sort and selection, and also we do for the application in last 10 years the relevance to higher education, and also we would like to show you about like the KPI of the analysis, AI or internationalization, including non-scholarly community and also pre 2015 work unless the reference by major review. And this is, I would like to be like, can you go for the next slide, please? Thank you. Next slide, please. Thank you. This is the results. This is the result for the research, the theme one, the KPI framework, which we use for the academic and also the finance outcome. And this is for the AI, how to we adapt with the higher education right now. This is the what we're going to be doing is the learning analysis, improve the student success and retention. This is predictive and also the would like to be like the theme number 3, internationalization reshaped by KPI in Thailand. This is the private higher education. Right now, we would like to adapt with the AI into our university to be achieved in the future. So this is a kind of, we try to develop about like how we success, we can adapt with our international realization part as well. So the theme number 4 is like, right now, the governance, the capacity, and also the data ethic buying constraining. Actually, like right now, infrastructure in the scale, governments would like to be like develop how to be adapt between like the student and also in university. I mean like environmental. So the AI is integrate into the higher education, business analysis, and supporting the KPI monitoring as well. So the scenario planning is the student service application, including enrollment. And this is the curriculum planning as well, the NLP. This is the NLP. And also this is, can we go to the next slide? Thank you. This is theme number 5. Theme number 5 is like the AI in business analysis. This is the enrollment, forcing, and also the advising, curriculum planning, and also the AI business analysis. This is also like the expand decision intelligence. But the rating from varying the capacity is concerned. So this is the AI how to be increased about like intelligence into the higher education business analysis. So right now, our university still develop our how to be adapt with AI with in approach to our student as well. So discussion. So this is a discussion about the implication and also the management theory, the PSC, the mission and market stakeholder theory highlight distributive effect. So about like the BSC offer higher education framework to be balance the mission and the market by the financial student process and also the learning perspective. The stakeholder story highlights the depurative effect with the internationalization and AI adoption may improve like a finance KPI, like the strengthening student service without investment. So this is the contribution, and also this is the review integrates to streaming strategy, the KPI framework, and also the operation analysis. And with the we adding the AI as the transformative. The layer is just a contribution, and also this is the view of how it tie higher education can connect with the predictive is like the signal from the learning analysis and also the AI into the balanced score, objective, linking, and strategy with the government. This is a concept, consistency and also tension. This is a file of the, with the global, the lecturer and show up about analysis improve the student outcome. So the why the tie for the students. So this is the consistency and also tension, the fighting with the global iterator and also showing the analysis. Analysis like improve the student outcome. Why Thai forget the studies for internationalization, the results, the constraints and tension inclusive of the metro or actually it's like the elements in AI and also the capacity to shut fail and smaller institutions. The implementation for Thailand right now, this is the private higher education, would benefit from the KPI and the portfolio that is the trust enrollment mix, retention, employability, service efficiency, and also faculty. This is the data government to be the capacity and also the embedding the system, the institution, while the BSC with the AI and also an analysis is drive to the feedback, for example, the measure and analysis, intervene, and also learn to be how to use the AI we adapt this to approve and also to use the efficiency for the higher education in Thailand. So this is the conclusion for how we adapt with the AI in higher education in Thailand. This is the review demonstrate. This is the data driving business analysis and also in balance the KPI framework. The strategy is by learning by analysis. This is by the learning analysis and including and also augmented by AI can be significantly enhanced to make like a decision making in Thailand private higher education. And also we also adapt with the 5 theme to be how to achieve with higher education as well. So let me talk about like right now what is the situation about like the AI, the exploring about the opportunity challenge of the AI impact at the community, science and business administration at Thailand with the focus on Thailand future and also the role of an ASEAN leader as well. So this is right now I think this is very challenging in our university as well how to be like achieve with the AI to be adapted to use in our university. So this is the Thailand strategy context become to like this is our plan. So we would like to tell you about like maybe we gonna do for the becoming with the AI hub or like we can collaboration with some like another country like ASEAN country. Also, the growing digital economy. Thailand digital economy is supported to reach over 30% of the GDP by 2030. So the strong 5G infrastructure and also among of the higher overrating rate in the real-time AI application right now. So the strategy includes like the strategy including like the medical tourism education and also the logistics can integrate by AI to become the global leader. So the government in Thailand is also supporting about the initiative such as like education 6.0 to the Thailand AI Academy in collaboration with Microsoft. This is also like the government support for the BOI, the Board of Investment, and also the gateway to the market in like industrial in Thailand. Also like you need the positional to connect with the ASEAN country, and also the combine for the market over to 250 million people to use this kind of the gateway of the AI. And also how to be AI to be cater for the transforming higher education. The AI is a tool to transform the private university from traditional education to the data direct to university. Also, this is a new challenge for, I think it's a new challenge for Thai university, and also I think all university in Thailand right now they are trying to develop about how to be adapt with the AI into university. Also, the adapt with the to be developed for our business because. I think a lot of the researcher right now is like try to use the AI, to be like, help to success in, like the business. So, and also the AI category to transform to be higher education, what to do about the communication science, and also the generative AI media in innovation, and also the generative AI media innovation is just create more advanced innovation media contents to be like promote. And also right now our university also do about like business administration, about like predictive, as I presented to you before, business analysis to use AI to force the enrollment, train scholarship, and also the marketing strategy as well. So they improve our student to be like a recruitment, the retention, using the data, driving the international student to be like petitioning recruitment investment. And also challenge of Thailand right now, we're gonna be due for like the opportunity, and also to be a hand in hand. We must to build about like the integral sustainability system. So about we talk about the sustainable ecosystem. So we gonna do for like we concerns about like so many things about like cyber security, about like everything is like connected. So this is our challenge in Thailand as well. So about like challenging about like PAPD, data privacy that I told you about like cyber security, and like right now the challenging PAPA, PDPA about like data privacy. This is the impact. It's the loss of the trust among of the student and parents. And also the second one is the digital device. Is the access to be technology in like urban area. And ethical AI is a challenge. The ethical AI is this impact. What is the impact right now? This is like issue like the defect, and also like act and others like presentation tool, and we talked before. The lack of skill of AI talent. This is a challenge for in Thailand right now. This is over about the impact over reliance on foreign expertise. Also, I think this is the version how to be like the vision for the future, call for the action for uh, I mean, the AI in Thailand, this is most of, like the people talk about, oh, the AI is very important thing. And also the technology is also a very important thing too. So this is our challenging in our university as well. So this is the vision for the future, call for the action about the higher education, I mean, or public or private university. It's just to build a Thailand AI education ecosystem. This private university is like right now the connect between the student, startup, business, and also the government. The foreign of like the force foreign about focus about like innovation and also about like and research and also the positioning in Thailand as the regional talent hub about like process, graduate with AI and also soft skill and ready for the industrial success like the communication, healthcare, and also the business service. And also we want to promote like AI driving economics, resilience, and also we try to develop about like so many things how we adapt between the AI business education and also how we achieve with like this kind of thing. I think this is a challenge and right now we also in our university we also adapt with the how to use AI with the system and also to be the effective adapt in our university as well. So this is my opinion. So maybe we can discuss more. If you would like to talk to me, maybe we can talk later. So thank you so much. So this is my presentation. So I would like to talk to you guys today. So on behalf of my university, Adakaruk University in Thailand. So let me introduce a little bit more. We are the first private university in Thailand. So I would like invite you guys if you would like to join our international conference at International Islamic College, Bangkok, Thailand. So let me share my screen. This is our the third international conference. If all of you guys would like to join and would like to know more about in Thailand and also would like to discuss more about like AI, how we adapt, how we use to success in business industrial and also how we adapt our strategy between country to country. So we can discuss more about this kind of about the AI technologies and maybe you can meet the professional realization about the AI technology in the future. So we're gonna be have like the third international conference of International Islamic College Bangkok. So this is our host. We also do for the holding by the higher education as well. So we would love you to get to join our conference. So thank you guys. Thank you so much to take your time to be discuss with me today. So thank you. Very nice to meet you all.
Thank you, Dr. Chani Dapa. Can we give a warm applause from here and also online? So Dr. Chani Dapa research is explore how data-driven business analysis and AI-powered predictive models support the decision-making in private higher education institution in Thailand. The research emphasizing their strategic value amid the internationalization and the competition. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now let's move on to the last agenda of this session, which is Q&A, and I invite again Mr. Milan Regic and Professor Huda to come to the stage. And Ms. Chani Dapa, could you please stay here for about 15 minutes? We're going to have the Q&A session. Ladies and gentlemen, both in this room and also in the online room, I would like to invite to all of you to ask questions to our expert speaker here. We have 3 of them. And from now on, I will maybe give the opportunity from the question from the online participant. You can send your question through the chat box, or if you want to speak it directly, please raise your hand. Is there any question from the online participant? Can you help me? Ada pertanyaan dari Zoom? Nothing? Okay, we wait 3 questions from the online participant. Now from the offline participant, is there any questions? Okay, from that side, and the other one from that one, from this side. Okay, so we have 3 people who asked the question. 4 questions for the first round. Now I will give the first chance to the guy. Could you please come forward, sir? That guy first. Bukan kamu dulu? Sorry.
Thank you for the opportunity. I'm Iwan Santosa from Maranatha Christian University. As I observe, please correct me if I'm wrong, society now begin to depend on AI on daily basis, such as ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, and else. All provided by big companies. Is it possible, and there's proof, that these companies or other big and powerful parties use this SIM as propaganda ecosystem in massive scale, maybe nationwide or worldwide? I think it's so dangerous if we can no longer distinguish true from false or fake. Are we mature enough in this context, or we are victims? Thank you for the opportunity. The question is it possible, and there is any proof, that these companies, the AI big companies or other big powerful parties, use the SIM as a propaganda ecosystem in a massive scale? And the second, are we mature enough in this context, or are we victims? Yes. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yes, start. Is it possible?
Okay, thank you for the docent that asked the question. The question was too long. Okay, I tried to pick up, but from Nini that just now is this for the company? For the company AI based, is it propaganda? Is it propaganda? And the next question is it are we matured enough, or we are the victim? Okay, okay. Well. Okay, for the first one, propaganda, I think, this company, they might use this AI. This is from my personal thought, okay, and some people maybe have different answer or not, but from what we see that they are using this to get people to believe, you know, they get people to believe into what they are saying, because maybe because we heard about AI a lot, the power of AI here and there. So for some of us, we tend to absorb it as it is, yeah? Okay, I accept that AI is powerful tool to bring this, and this. And this company, some of the company might use this for the positive and for the negative purpose. Maybe they want to use that to maybe for the industry to selling, marketing, and saying they are using that, for their own for the profits and so on. Yeah. So it can be a propaganda. It can be a true purpose and so on. But back to us, are we matured? Yeah. Or are we the victim? Again, as I mentioned earlier just now, we cannot trust. To me, we cannot trust 100%. Yeah, that's why AI not just lie, but it makes us to believe. So we, as the academic people, we are to me, in terms of the knowledge-wise education, we are a group of people who are educated and so on. So in that sense, we don't let ourselves to become the victim. Yeah, we have to play our own role, put some effort into investigating whether there is a true, whether the news is true, whether the person saying in the video is a true person or not. We put some effort to try to check more. Yeah. So in the sense of that, as we claim we are educated people, we are from academy, we are from agency, and so on, then prove to ourselves that we cannot easily fall behind this whatever the propaganda or the lie. So it backs to us, yeah? Train ourselves. If AI is training the data, learning the data, training the data to present back to us, we also train ourselves to see all these things and to fight with this thing. Okay, so this is my answer. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Huda. What about from Prof. Milan?
I don't want to speculate on some conspiracy theories, but the truth is that the largest models are privately owned, and we don't see inside. But what we know is that all AI models, the generative models, are emphasizing biases that they have ingested. So they may sound like propaganda. Of course, the companies can use different weights to influence how the AI behaves, the outputs. And of course, there is not an oversight. If they will be publicly owned, there will be same chain of thought. Is it a propaganda or not? So the answer is, it doesn't matter. We have to use the critical thinking to assess it. And the second question was if we are mature enough or we are victims, and the answer is also, it doesn't matter. Why? Because you are already driving the car, going downhill. It doesn't matter if you have driver's license or not, because you are already sitting in it, and you have to drive. What is repeated very often, like AI is going to achieve the AGI, we will have the general AI that is going to be as smart as all the humans combined, and that this point is coming in 2 years, and you ask people from San Francisco, they will give you some time. But again, it doesn't matter. Why? Because we all know this is inevitable. And even if the AI will not get any smarter than it is already, we know that we are getting more stupid. So the AGI is a moving target. So either we achieve it by AI being smarter, or we wait long enough until the humanity will become a little bit more stupid and the AGI will be here. So this is a question for the history books, because the important point is when it became inevitable that we will achieve the AGI. And we already know this is in the past. And so all the questions are questions for the history books. We cannot see back clearly yet, but maybe in the future people will.
Thank you, Prof. Milan. I think that we are going to the next question. Please make it short and straightforward and clear.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, let me introduce myself. My name is Nina. I am myself a developer, AI developer. So, as doctoral student of advanced computing, I develop AI. And I know that data is an important thing when we build AI. I want to ask about how we can make that our student as teacher, how to make our student can be actively contribute to make good data for AI that people, Professor Milan said it uneditable. So we need to provide the good data to all of generative AI that was in the world. And also, how should our curriculum evolve to equip students with not only critical awareness, but also to have a skill responsibility with data and AI. So the student not only as a user of this AI, also they are also empowered by this AI era. So how we involve AI to curriculum and how to build good data.
Could you please repeat the first one?
How we can make our student contribute to create powerful or good data to provide the AI so we can have a good answer, not a fake answer like you show on your example video. Yes.
Okay, so this is in terms our role as a lecturer, yeah, our role as a lecturer, how we can educate our student, yeah, how we can educate our student to use good data, yeah, to use good data for whatever the assignment lah, yeah, to provide data. Okay. This is a very tough question. Okay, so I think it goes back to the ethical way of doing something. Yeah? So as of course we cannot 100% control what our students do. You know, we cannot control what they, because we don't know what they are doing. We know what they are doing in front of us, but we don't know what they can do behind us. Yeah, behind us. So I think as a academic, as the teacher, what else that we can do? More on the awareness, more on the reminder to the student that you are a student. I mean, in terms of the ethical way of doing, play the role as a student. Yeah. Whenever they want to do the project, of course we know the good project, but we don't know, maybe they could be hired by certain people, you know, to do some, to use AI to produce something that is not right or good. Yeah? So I think it goes back to you. It goes back to the person. Maybe from us as the people in the university, what else I can do as we can always remind them, advise them, but in the house also, the family, yeah, the parents also need to play some roles in terms of educating the student that, okay, AI is a good thing. You as a computing student, you as an AI student, you have a lot of skills that you can contribute something back, you know, but please remember that I think it's very hard to say. I don't know, maybe Promilan has some way, but to me it's more on the awareness, the ethical ways, and always us as a teacher, as the parents, always need to remind. That's all, I think. Okay.
From Promilan.
I will be very brief, because this conference is also on business. The AI will not have better data. Already has the best data. The next data are not going to better. Why? Because of money. AI destroyed current business models for creating a good original content. Because when we are using GPT models, we are not accessing the website. The advertising model and the subscription model is not longer working. Why? Because the AI companies are free to steal anything at this moment, and because I, as a user, I'm not visiting the website, so the website does not having the advertisement income. So people who are creating high quality content and providing good quality data are not being paid. That's why how to create good data for AI is that the AI companies must be regulated and must provide financial compensation to any data that they use to train their models. And that we can save the internet today. At the beginning I show a slide about how many articles on AI are being written. If you look at the recent research and the different research fields, you will find that from 10 to almost 60% of scientific papers that are currently being published, depending on the research field, are being written with the help of an AI. And it is not always admitted. So we already poisoned the data source by AI being repeatedly being taught on the AI data, and it's not improving the quality. It is regression because it is a lossy compression on the lossy compression. But again, it doesn't matter because we are this is a social change. AI is not a technological change. It is a social change, and this is the greatest experiment that we have experienced on us. The whole planet is now a big laboratory, and we will probably see the outcome in quite a short time. And I hope it's going to be a good outcome, but the possibilities are open.
Thank you, Prof. Milan. I would also will give an opportunity to Dr. Chanidapa. Do you want to add the answer for the previous question? Is there any comment from you about the... Hello? Dr. Chanidapa, are you still here with us?
Yeah. I think this is the whole answer. This is the professor. It is answer. I think it is the cover. And also, it's not for Olive. AI is the important thing. In education, also important thing with the business. This is everything is be like empower to to be effective in the world. So this is I totally agree to both of you guys.
Do we still have the time for the online question? Oh no, we have no more time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have such a wonderful session. I would like to thanking our wonderful speakers, Prof. Milan, Prof. Huda, and also Dr. Chanidapa. And to all of you to stay until now for this session, can you give me a warm, big applause for us? Thank you very much. MC.
Okay. Thank you to Mrs. Andini Radisha Pratiwi as the moderator. But before that, we would like to ask the presenter and the moderator to stay on the stage because there will be a plaque handover session. So we ask kindly to presenter and moderator to stay on the stage.
Therefore, we invite to come forward the Foundation and Chairman of Yayasan Pendidikan Keuangan dan Perbankan and the Chairman of ABPPTFE West Java, Dr. Haji Riki Agusyadi SEMMAK CFRA CRM, Rector of Universitas Sanggabuna, Dr. Didian Saibuddin SAMSE, Dean of the Faculty of Social and Political Sciences, Universitas Sanggabuna, Dr. Hersu Setiati, Dr. Randia MSE, and the Chairman of ICoBAC 2025, Dr. Adi Permana Sidik as MECOM to come forward.
Let me repeat. The plaque will be given symbolically by Dean of Faculty of Social and Political Science, Universitas Sanggabuana Dr. Hersusetyati Doktoranda, MSc, to Dr. Chani Dapa Nunuawutiwong. Take a photo. Okay, give a big applause, everyone. Now, last is a word session to the moderator, Mrs. A. Andini Radisha Pratiwi, PhD. The award will be given by the chairman of ICoBAC 2025, Dr. Adi Permanasidi, SICOM, MECOM, to Mrs. A. Andini Radisha Pratiwi, PhD, please. Give a big applause, everyone. Right now, to the group session, group photo session. Together, we can gather to the photo session. Okay, for the last session. Together, we took a picture of all the amazing speakers. Okay, give a big applause, everyone. Okay, now all speaker and all guests can allow to sit back. Yeah. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, before we move into the next session, we will now proceed with some important announcement, including information about certificates and room sessions on parallel sessions. Please pay attention. We would like to thank all participants that joining us online via Zoom meeting to enjoy and still be here with us today. Okay, now the information. To all participants who are attended in this conference will get e-certificates that can be accessed via online. Move on to the room section. Each section will be divided into two sections. First, the online section, and second, the offline section. For online section, will be chaired by Mrs. Nina Lestari, STMT, in room 2, and Mrs. Ajeng Nisakusuma, SIPM MM, in room 3 for business administration. And Dr. Joko Pitoyo, STMSC, in room 4, and also Dr. Filma Dewi Anggraini, SOS MSc, in room 5 for communication. The section will be carried at the same time for each room. Now, for offline section, will be chaired by Mr. Daniel Paulus Evert, SICOM MECOM, for business administration and communication. The section will be carried in room 1 at the same time. On parallel session, presenters will perform their presentation of their published papers that submitted in this conference.
Hadirin yang berbahagia, sebelum sesi coffee break, kami akan melanjutkan dengan beberapa pengumuman penting termasuk informasi tentang sertifikat dan room session pada sesi paralel. Semua peserta yang hadir dalam konferensi ini akan mendapatkan sertifikat elektronik yang dapat diakses secara online. Beralih ke sesi ruangan, setiap sesi akan dibagi menjadi dua bagian. Pertama sesi online dan kedua sesi offline. Untuk pembagian sesi sebagai berikut. Kepada Ibu Nina Lestari, STMT, untuk room 2, dan Ibu Ajeng Nisa Kusuma, SIPM MM, room 3, untuk administrasi bisnis, dan Dr. Joko Pitoyo, STMSC, room 4, serta Dr. Filma Dewi Anggraini, SOS MSI, room 5, untuk ilmu komunikasi. Sesi ini akan dilaksanakan dalam waktu yang bersamaan. Dan untuk sesi offline akan dipandu oleh Bapak Daniel Paulus Evert, SICOM MECOM, untuk administrasi bisnis dan ilmu komunikasi. Dan ini akan dilangsungkan dalam satu waktu yang sama.
ladies and gentlemen, before we got into the lunch break, there is a musical performance that will perform by the lecturer of Universitas Sangga Buana. So let's give it a big applause. For Mr. Dadi Priadi Esos MAB to do music performance. Please give a huge applause, everyone. And for Dr. Tatang Sudrajat, Dr. Andes SIP MSI. Give a big applause, everyone. More. So before we even the lunch break, we will enjoy the musical performance.
Cek 1, 2, 3. Selamat siang Bapak Ibu semuanya. Sebelum menikmati santap siang, mohon berkenan menikmati suara indah dari Pak Tatang. Kalau mendengar suara saya takutnya hilang selera makan.
Yang pasti modalnya hanya satu, modal nekat.
Modal pede aja.
Pak Pidayan, punten dah. Pengembangan bakat Pak, bakat Kukabita.
Pak Denny, Pak Eki, mangga Bu Leli, hapunten ya. Kumawantun. Bu Farida, Pak V, Pak Joko, diantos. Hatur nuhun buat Robi.
Bulan sabit yang jatuh di pelataran, bintang redup tanpa cahaya gemintang, langkah tanpa arah, sesat di jalan yang terang. Aku yang terlena dibuai pelukan dosa,
ingin pulang membalut luka hatimu. Ku pun tahu betapa pedih batinmu. Beri kesempatan atau jatuhkan hukuman. Andai maaf pun tak kau berikan.
air mata tulus jatuh di sudut bibirmu, tak terlintas dendam di benih mata indahmu. Aku yang merasa sangat berdosa padamu, masih pantaskah mendampingimu?
Biarlah bulan bicara sendiri, biarlah bintang kan menjadi saksi.
Takkan ku ulangi walau sampai akhir nanti. Cukup derita sampai di sini.
Selamat menikmati santap siang kepada para peserta dan presenter ICoBAC 2. Terima kasih sudah hadir di acara yang spesial ini.
Ingin pulang membalut luka hatimu. Ku pun tahu betapa pedih batinmu. kesempatan atau jatuhkan hukuman. Andai maaf pun tak kau berikan.
Air mata tulus jatuh di sudut bibirmu, tak terlintas dendam di bening mata indahmu.
Aku yang merasa sangat berdosa padamu, masih pantaskah mendampingimu? Biarlah bulan bicara sendiri, biarlah bintang kan menjadi saksi. Takkan ku ulangi walau sampai akhir nanti. Cukup derita sampai di sini. Boleh kabitan tuh.
Ayo boleh lihat di atas.
Jangan kau tanamkan cinta noda hitam hanya untuk membuat penyesalan.
Ayo semuanya, kaki di atas.
Joget, joget, joget semua.
Mengatur lagi.
Lebih baik putus saja sudah hubungan kita daripada lama-lama aku mati tersisa.
Cukup sudah ku mengerti apa yang kau harap dariku. Aku hanya
Punya cinta dan tak punya apa-apa.
lebih baik putus saja sudah hubungan kita
daripada lama-lama aku mati tersisa. Pak Ustadz Erwan diantos.
Ditunggu sawerannya.
Sonya, naik joget. Adik. Kini ku sadari cintamu padaku hartalah semata yang engkau cari.
Cinta yang sejati dan ketulusanmu, semuanya itu kau miliki.
Hanya yang kau
aku mengerti apa yang kau harap dariku. Aku hanya punya cinta dan tak punya apa-apa. Oh, lebih baik putus saja sudah hubungan kita daripada lama-lama aku mati tersiksa.
Ya, kami informasikan kepada para peserta untuk berkenan menikmati santap siang yang berada di resto lantai 1, tepatnya berada di depan kolam renang. Sekali lagi bagi para peserta yang masih berada di ruangan, kami persilakan untuk menikmati santap siang yang sudah disediakan oleh panitia, berada tepat di samping kiri dari kolam renang. Terima kasih.
Cek.